1G, the analog pioneers. In 1979, Japan launched the first automated cellular network, but it hit the global stage in the 80s. This was the era of the Motorola Dynatas. It cost about $4,000, weighed as much as a literal brick, and the battery lasted only 30 minutes. The tech. 1G was analog. It used radio signals just like an FM radio. This meant anyone with a radio scanner could eavesdrop on your conversation. There was no security and no data, just voice. Poor sound quality, frequent dropped calls as you moved between cell towers, and zero roaming. If you left your city, your phone was a paperweight. 2G, the digital revolution, and the SMS. In 1991, Finland launched GSM, Global System for Mobile Communications. This was the jump from analog to digital. Suddenly, phones got smaller, batteries lasted days, and a new culture was born: texting. The digital signals allowed for encryption, meaning your calls were finally private. It also introduced SIM cards, letting you swap phones while keeping your number. The first SMS was sent in 1992. Merry Christmas. By the late 90s, 2G evolved into GPRS, 2.5G, giving us the first mobile web. It was slow and ugly, but it was the start. 3G, the multimedia explosion. Launched in the early 2000s, 3G was designed for a world that wanted more than just text. We wanted photos, music, and the real internet. It turned the mobile phone from a communication tool into a multimedia device. It used packet switching instead of just circuit switching. Speeds jumped from 64 kilobits per second to about 2 megabits per second. This era gave birth to the App Store. For the first time, you could check Google Maps, upload a grainy photo to Facebook, or even try a choppy video call on Skype. It changed how we navigated the world. 4G, the always-on era. Around 2010, LTE, long-term evolution, arrived. 4G wasn't just a bit faster. It was a total overhaul. It treated everything as data. Speeds hit 100 megabits per second and higher. This was the death of buffering. 4G made high-definition video streaming and online gaming possible on a handheld device. 4G created the gig economy. Without the rock-solid connection of 4G, apps like Uber, DoorDash, and TikTok wouldn't exist. Our phones became our primary computers, and we stopped looking up from our screens. 5G, the hyper-connected world. 5G isn't just for phones, it's for machines. It's about connecting billions of devices simultaneously, from your fridge to your car to city traffic lights. It uses millimeter waves and a massive amount of small cells instead of just huge towers. The key here is latency, the delay. In 4G, latency is approximately 50 milliseconds. In 5G, it can be 1 millisecond. This enables remote surgery where a doctor in London operates on a patient in Tokyo using a robot, or self-driving cars that talk to each other to avoid crashes. 6G, the convergence of realities. Currently in research, expected around 2030. 6G aims to blur the line between the physical and digital worlds. We are talking about speeds up to 1 terabit per second. It will likely operate in the terahertz frequency. This is so fast that it could support telepresence, making a 3D hologram of a person look and feel like they are standing right in front of you. 6G will be powered by AI. The network won't just carry data, it will think and optimize itself in real time, potentially supporting brain-computer interfaces and fully immersive VR that mimics touch and smell.